This video will be about Aqua collection from Maison Francis KURKDJIAN, as promised, so welcome to the new video. There are 4 fragrances in the collection in different concentrations, but they're all marketed as fresh, light, very pleasing scents. I have here one version of each fragrance, so let's begin with the one I purchased in a full-sized bottle, 35 ml, and it is called Aqua Universalis. I purchased it because I thought I will need it in my collection and I know that I'm gonna use it a lot. Let's do a small unpacking. I used to avoid such profile of fragrances, this clean t-shirt, clean shirt fragrances, because I thought that it's so unnecessary. Just put on the clean clothes and the laundry detergent will do its job. But then I came across this fragrance and I fell in love. The clean feel in this scent is achieved through the notes of citruses and white flowers. Besides, it is balanced with musky and woody notes. Altogether, it smells even cleaner than laundry in my opinion. I love this lemony citrusy note in the opening. It's very juicy and very watery. And then I love this beautiful bouquet of flowers. Imagine branches of jasmine tree, orange blossom freesia, lily of the valley, all sitting in a clear water in a beautiful glass vase. It feels very clear and very appealing. And what is important for me, it doesn't smell soapy. Instead, it actually smells very crisp. What the author Francis KURKDJIAN says about this scent: simply fresh and ethereal, Aqua Universalis is an universal fragrance for everyone and everything. And I think he truly achieved what he wanted to create. Totally universal, totally unisex fragrance for any gender, for any age, for any season even. I really enjoy it in spring, summer with blue jeans and white t-shirt, that's the best. But I also love it in the colder season. I feel like it adds a nice, comfortable layer to my own scent bubble. I find it very easy to wear. I don't need to think twice. It does remind me putting the face in a clean laundry, but it smells even better, even cleaner, even crispier. Maison Francis KURKDJIAN also has a fragrance called 724, which in my opinion is very similar to Aqua Universalis, except for one nuance. It is more aldehydic, while this one is more citrusy and floral, and that's what I love. Choosing between those two, I have chosen Aqua Universalis. I just love this freshness that comes from flowers, from citruses, a bit more natural feeling rather than aldehydic freshness. I can highly recommend this fragrance for a test. It represents its profile in a very, very good way. Really, that's the clean t-shirt scent that appeals to me. My second favorite fragrance from the Aqua collection is Aqua Media. Feel free to call it Media or Medea. I will go with the name Medea. Yeah, my second favorite from the collection. I have this one in Cologne Forte concentration, and I think for a moment it's the only concentration that they have for this particular scent. Honestly, I was choosing between Aqua Universalis and Aqua Media, but there was a special place in my heart for Universalis. But I think that Aqua Media is equally enjoyable and very, very good fragrance. It's different. It belongs to the same clean and easy profile, but the highlights in this scent are the notes of verbena and sweet fennel, so it's more green and vegetal even. So how does it smell for me? I would say it is soft aromatic, a little bit sweet even. There is some sort of fruity sweetness. Without knowing the notes, I would even compare it to the scent of green fruits, green apple, grapes, kiwis. There's really some fruitiness. I mean, it's not grassy green, but more aromatic green. It smells like a green fruity smoothie. It smells healthy. When I'm with Aqua Media, I feel like I'm that kind of fit girl who takes care of her mental health, of her body, working out regularly. I just love this vitality and inspiration that comes from this fragrance. This one I would consider more for spring, summer, especially for summer. It smells like a mindful gardener, like a nature lover. It smells very natural. I can recommend it for a test, and maybe I will consider getting it sometime in future. I might add it to my wish list. It's very enjoyable scent. Not conventional green, but very, I don't know, very creative green fragrance. Moving forward, we have Aqua Celestia. I have it in Eau de Toilette. Another interpretation of cleanness. This time it is done through the yellow flowers, mimosa, and fruity notes, black currant. The other notes include lime, mint, musk, quite edgy notes. Looking at the notes, I thought it would be the most sharp, the most bright from the whole collection, but instead it is more soft and rounded than I was expecting it to be. I don't get much aromatic impact that the note of mint usually gives, and instead I would classify it as clean musky, a touch powdery scent. Honestly, I'm having hard times to pick any particular notes in this scent. Instead, I see it as a whole, and the scent doesn't offer novelty. It smells like something I have met before. But its strongest side is, like I said, to be so solid, so whole. It is very balanced, and it feels more classic, more usual than its friends in the Aqua collection. I love a good black currant note in fragrances when it's very prominent, very juicy. But here it's not very noticeable, it's just a piece of a puzzle, a part of a bigger scent pyramid. Also, because of this note of mimosa, because of this soft powderiness, I can classify it as a little bit more feminine leaning fragrance. Even though all the fragrances in Aqua collection, they're marketed as unisex. The idea behind this fragrance is to create a path for infinite serenity, connection between the blue of the sky and the blue of the ocean. Very poetic. It does really feel very relaxed, very calm fragrance. It's a very good scent. It's not my favorite though. It doesn't really evoke any emotions or memories. I just appreciate its quality. I don't think I need a bottle, but the scent is worth testing, worth having in a sample. And the last fragrance in Aqua collection, Aqua Vitae. I just thought that I would actually call it Aqua Soleil because it brings me so much warmth, so much light. It's like the rays of sun, you know. Sometimes perfumers, they write solar notes. This is how I feel about this fragrance, solar. So what are those solar notes made of here? Lemon, mandarin, hedion, vanilla, gaiac, lemon and tonka beans. Quite dark, smoky and sweet notes, but still very lightweight scent. Among the whole Aqua collection, this one is probably the deepest and the least aquatic or clean scent. Still, it fits quite nicely in this whole Aqua line because of its lightness. It is still Aqua, but in a sweeter, deeper, more sensual variation. My own thoughts on this fragrance, it's very warm. It's quite feminine, probably the most feminine leaning from this whole line, and I think it would fit great to so-called clean girl aesthetic. I feel it as a very musky fragrance. There are no animalic notes mentioned, but I get some kind of sexy skin-like qualities in here. It doesn't smell identical, but it reminds me quite a lot the other scent from the same house, Gentle Fluidity Gold. Just the same mood, the same qualities, warmth, smoothness, vanillic notes in the base, and it blends with the skin so nicely, much better than any other scent from the same house, from KURKDJIAN. It's very gentle, tender scent. It would be nice for any occasion, especially for creating the feeling of comfort, softness, lazy attitude. I would use such fragrance in the afternoon after the working day as a soothing aroma effect. Or I would travel with the scent. When I'm traveling, I'm usually very uncomfortable, you know, train, plane, buses. So this kind of fragrance would actually make me feel more clean, more relaxed. It is more comforting than stimulating. Plus, it is very non-offensive. It still fits in this Aqua line, very light, very kind of airy fragrance. So I like it, but I don't love it enough to run and grab a bottle of this fragrance. But it's a very positive olfactive experience. All the fragrances in Aqua collection, they don't last that long, but they are very impactful when applied because of these clean notes in the opening. As for the ranking, I guess my top favorite would be Aqua Universalis. I just love its brightness, its universality. My second choice would be Aqua Media. It's very nice fragrance and I'm considering getting a bottle. The third place I would share equally between Aqua Vitae and Aqua Celestia. In my opinion, they're both good, but not, maybe not the most interesting, not the most appealing for me personally. And if we talk about classification of scent profiles, Aqua Universalis is that citrusy floral scent. Aqua Media is a bit more aromatic, a bit more vegetal. Aqua Celestia is light, musky, powdery, quite classic fragrance. And Aqua Vitae is a vanillic water with skin-like qualities. In my opinion, the whole Aqua collection is worth testing. And it was so skillfully created with the beautiful intention to make different lightweight, universal fragrances that would appeal to so many people. And in my opinion, the perfumer Francis KURKDJIAN, he really succeeded with all his fragrances in this line. Let me know what do you think about this collection from MAISON Francis KURKDJIAN. This is the end of the video. I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.